Now he in an awkward room trying to lock a goon like the shooter had a hood on, might have been Dr. Doom.
New writer alert, new writer alert. Christopher Cantwell, you are the shit. I'm here for the artwork. Salvador LaRocca, Guru EFX, they were killing it when they were drawing X-Men just a few months ago, and I hopped on here because they're going to continue the team. Artwork was great, but then the writing came out of nowhere and said, Chillmonger, you might need to subscribe to Dr. Doom. I usually don't even like cheering for the villains. I say that, but I love the Joker movie. Watch my review for that. I'll put a plug at the end of this. What was I talking about before I started plugging myself? About how I cheered for the villain. Dr. Doom, he had his infamous Iron Man, which I did read, mainly because Ironheart was part of it. But I read that, and it was alright. This is a little bit better than that was so far. Just only one comic book so far. But I'm excited for the future of Latveria and everything that they're going to be touching on with this guy. And I've got my predictions of my own. Let's start with what I didn't like. Aside from... Look, the artwork I'm going to show you on the very last page. This here and here, that looks like it's the same helicopter, but it's two different pages. Sometimes you open up a comic and it's two pages as one, and that's what I thought it was. But the helicopter here and the helicopter are different. And then the other thing would be the black hole that they mentioned here. I don't think that it's the same black hole concept as the ones in Powers of 10. Over there, a black hole is the concentrated intelligence of a really smart phalanx. After a symbiote, a sentient being with such intelligence condenses, it assimilates into a black hole. Yeah, it's a mouthful. But this is like, it's just a black hole and we're using advantage of it to power the moon and take away climate change. Comic books. Now, usually like when a character is doing something in this comic and it's not the same as that comic, I'll be like, yo, what the fuck, Marvel? Get your editors on the same page. This is different. This is a black hole. I don't gotta ask permission to use black holes. Like, what are the chances that the same month I'm talking black holes, the other guy's gonna redefine black holes? So I'm not mad at the writer for that, right? Usually I would call them out for not being connected or no continuity, but you don't gotta ask permission for black holes. So he gets the pass for that. Talked about a lav mic, which I thought was a typo, but that wasn't true. There's actually a thing, a lav mic, while he was on the news with Steve, who he wants to torture later on. What was the joke? He said Brexit stage left flee. I laughed at that. Now, there's a lot of things in this book that made me happy. Seeing Kang the Conqueror made me happy. He asked him about what year it is. Since that's still there, we're in the mid 21st century. Close enough. You don't want to ever age your comic book, so if he would have said 2019, you know, if I read this comic book next year, it just wouldn't make sense. So he said mid 21st century. That's good. I encourage that for my writers. There's a chance that Christopher Cantwell might be even watching this video. You did a good job by not being specific with the time. The only thing I have to complain about your writing would be the page where there's music playing. I don't think we should have song lyrics in comic books like this. I didn't recognize the song. Let me provide an example of a good time. Dan Slott's issue number 1 of Tony Stark's Iron Man. You can see the music notes. It's, y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, the book continues. We see that rockets get shot up into the moon, into this black hole little device that's happening in the Antillean Control Center, the dark side of the moon. All of that explodes. They think it's 37 minutes later, Dr. Doom. The whole world aims their target at Dr. Doom's Latveria. And what does he do? Surrender. Unconditional. Great leadership. You know what? You know he's got a plan too, right? He's got his protocols, but someone took over his missiles. Somebody shot them up at the moon. The whole world's like, oh, we've been prepared. We're already aimed at you. All we have to do is hit the little red button. And it looks like Latveria is going to get doomed. He's going to need new leadership. And this woman is not going to cut it. You got to call in the big guns. Ironheart. I'm calling it. Issue number 2 is going to end with her on the last page like, I'm here for my country, because she is the queen of Latveria. And as far as I'm concerned, no one ever assimilated. No one ever took her role. She's still the queen of Latveria. She's still my queen. I don't know about you, Dr. Doom, but Riri needs to save the day. Where's my Riri poster? It's over there. What? You know how I feel about Ironheart. Her book's getting canceled. She's going to appear here. A guy could dream. Watch my other videos. Thanks for watching this one.